You guys, here it is. Here's a joke. Did you know that the first time he flew a ship, he crashed it? I'm talking about Chewbacca of Star Wars, of course. First time he flew a ship. Yep, exactly. First time he flew a ship, he crashed. Anybody want to venture a guess why?
No.
It's nothing crazy. He just made a Wookiee mistake. Love a good play on words.
God, man.
Huh?
Wow.
Thanks. Oh.
I don't feel plugged in.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I guess I'm in.
You're super in.
So deep.
I know. Yep, we're still okay. Text from Trevor. We're still holding. Welcome to the second office. I'm host Alex George. Doc, Dobby's back. We are closely monitoring. Oh, he's got a friend, little Janie Waney.
Hello, dog.
We are closely monitoring ticket prices for Game 2 of the Wolves Warriors.
God.
So forgive us if we're.
Man, going tonight would make me happier than a blind lesbian in a fish market.
Nice. Nice.
I don't like that.
It's not the greatest imagery, but it's a good joke.
Yeah.
All right, good job. Where are we at? Hold on. Where are we at right now? Not low enough.
Is
Not
this
low
going to
enough.
be the
We're
whole
holding.
show?
We're holding. Yeah, we're
What's your
checking
guys'
ticket prices.
What's your benchmark?
I think we're comfortable now in the 80s, but
It's in the 80s now,
yeah,
not
so it was in
5
70s
or
for
6.
Six total.
Mm-hmm.
We'll make it work. It's gonna work.
Yeah.
It's gonna be just fine. Hey everyone, welcome to the show. Before we get going, I'd like to remind everyone to like, subscribe, follow on
Everything.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
And please keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times.
At all times. No
But
slacking
yeah,
off.
no, you can go off the rails on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. Did I forget to say YouTube?
I don't know.
Something like that. Check out our t-shirt shop. We're on Etsy now. Secondoffice.shop. Check it all out because we got some cool new merch as per always.
Yeah.
There's always new shit. So check it out. And it's always great and comfortable.
The Lakers in 5 shirt is selling.
Is
It's a
it?
hot commodity.
Yeah, get it now before it runs out. They run out eventually.
Yeah, they run out.
Yeah, okay. They run out. Get them now. Okay. You guys, before sports we got a new pope. You see that?
God bless America.
He's from Chicago.
Oh, boy.
And I love the joke going around if you guys haven't seen it, but Chicago gets a literal pope before a 4,000-yard passer.
Oh, man.
Isn't that great?
Wow.
Hilarious.
I love it.
It's really funny to me.
But shouldn't be. You have that guy in your dynasty.
Well, he's going to do it this year, so it's fine.
you have the Pope on your team?
Yes.
Yeah, first overall, and he played like shit last year. Didn't get me anything. Doc, thoughts on the new pope?
You know.
Dobby, thoughts on the new pope?
Everybody should go watch Spotlight.
I
Super boring movie, but pretty good.
I just, the Pope being the first one from America just gives me all the more reason to think J.D. Vance killed the last Pope.
Yeah.
Oh, so it runs deeper. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's something there.
We talked about that earlier.
He shook his hand, and
next day.
Done.
that's all it took. And he apparently scolded J.D. Vance. That's probably where it came from.
Well, and then did you see Trump's cryptic tweet?
Sure didn't.
Yeah, there was some Trump. Obviously, he does weird tweets all the time.
All the time.
But he did some big tweet in all caps, and it perfectly lined up to where vertically it said, JD, kill Pope.
Bullshit.
Nah, man, I'm not lying.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I don't like
fuck
that.
Well, I'm going to look that up now. Excuse me, everyone.
Yeah, dude, that's
Trump tweet.
runs deep.
JD killed Pope.
Yep.
JD kill Pope. All right, we're searching. Here we go, guys. Did not. Hoax alert. Hoax alert comes up.
Nah, it's not hoax.
Hoax alert. Fact
real.
check. From lead stories. Fact check.
I thought we were not fact checking anymore.
President Trump did not post JD kill Pope.
Yes, he did.
Acrostic to his true social account. Hide acrostic message spelling out JD kill Pope. That's a stretch.
Nope.
Isn't it?
Nope.
Just like they all predicted, I don't intend to produce any new taxes. Everything's in caps. Everything's always in caps.
Well, it's fine. Dude, he did it. Dude, this dog.
Yeah, she loves you.
What are you doing,
She loves you
homie?
so much. I told her friends were coming over, and she got excited. All
Hey
right.
Doc, how
So,
do you
hoax
feel,
alert. It was a hoax.
how
but
do you
I
feel
still like it.
about the fact that your week is wrapping up? 5'5" to 5'9", short king week.
I'm taller than 5'9".
I don't get it.
May 5th, May 9th, 5'5" to 5'9", 5'9".
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm taller than 5'9".
Yeah,
Me too.
With stilts.
It's because you're 6 feet.
But he's not.
Yeah, you're not even. You're
He's not.
3/4 ass.
He's a little boy.
Stupid.
Little ass 3/4. Pfft. All right. Cool. New Pope, right, guys?
Yay.
On to the NFL. There's not too much, but there's some good ones. There is a Tush Push update.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Did you see it?
No?
Have you seen this? You heard about this?
No.
It's just it's a report. The new Packers Tush Push proposal will ban all pushing. So it's more than Tush Push. Getting rid of the Tush Push, all pushing in general. So
end of a run, lineman.
end of the run type stuff, which I've always been impartial to that. I think sometimes the refs hold their whistle a little bit, and then it can cause some injuries. So maybe that's the motivation behind this proposal. But also it's fucking sweet when you get a wall of people and they just start going one direction.
It's a fine line of knowing when the forward motion stops.
Also, I just had this idea. If they do allow the push from behind, they need 2 more yards, and they're going to hold their whistle for another couple seconds to allow the O-lineman to catch up and just fucking launch into them. Should be the same for the fucking defense. If the whistle's not blown and the pile goes backwards,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Otherwise, the whistle should have been blown to end.
You
forward
would
progress.
really enjoy watching rugby.
Yeah, I keep thinking that. But do you not agree with that? Isn't that a good point?
Hey, I mean, that's a good point. So,
I would, well, for sure. But I would assume with no pushing, that would mean defensive and offensive. But
what if one of the players is in labor?
shit, it's a good point. You okay?
Sorry.
It's a really good point, though. They should probably push in that case. They get flagged.
I mean, it's 2025. It could happen.
They get flagged for a baby. You never know.
Too many
One of
men
them
on the field.
That'd be great. Okay. Well, thanks for your discussion on that, guys.
Yeah, I don't.
Happy to help.
Come on.
I don't know. I like the tush push.
We know Doc does too. Caused a lot of controversy.
Yeah, I mean, I got me a new favorite team out of it. But
And then,
New favorite team.
no, it didn't. For a second.
I don't know what you're talking about. We went through the whole thing. I have a new team this year,
Packers again.
supporting the Packers for the
Right.
first time ever in my life.
Really glad we went through. Okay.
But I don't know. I think people should be allowed to push people.
In a contact sport.
Yes.
Yeah.
If
If you-
okay, say it doesn't get banned, I would like to see some type of, because anytime the ball carrier starts going backward, whistle, 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 whistle. Nope, forward progress. Forward progress is a total thing. I get that's a rule too.
Mhm.
But why is it allowed for one side of the ball and not the other?
Yeah.
It's mind blowing.
Telling you, it's time the league started favoring the D.
I think they've made tons of rule changes for safety in football, and I get that.
Mm-mm.
But at some point, you lose like the game. Like,
No, I totally agree.
The
Don't even
sport
do
is
kickoffs.
supposed to be
Totally
violent.
agree. I hope they do.
it's a violent sport.
I hope they don't ban it. But I would love to see scrums like that. Oh, they're right by the line of scrimmage. And instead of allowing the 5 300-pounders to come full speed charging at the back of the running back, who's stood up with the D-back, you can get the rest of the defense up in there too.
Can they not do that now?
No, forward progress is a thing.
So you're saying they should be able to go in reverse? Yeah.
If the whistle hasn't blown,
Yeah.
you know, or I guess to make everyone happy, as soon as someone stood up, just blow the whistle quicker.
Sure.
But it's the total thing where they'll wait for the pile to catch up and keep going.
Right.
I don't know. I hope they don't get rid of it.
Hmm.
And I was a little bit surprised to find the league was totally split on their decision to ban.
Well, I'm not.
And the whole thing was that I guess they are concerned of injury. How many injuries? But wasn't it a thing where they hadn't found substantial evidence that it causes injury?
Well, I think everyone watched the Philly DC game.
Where what's his name went sideways and hurt his neck?
Well, no, where
Oh, sure, at the goal line.
they said that they were going to give him a touchdown for free.
True.
And half the league was like, no. And the other half was like, hey, we could do this.
We have the power to award a touchdown. I was like, what?
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Could you imagine?
No, everyone would go nuts.
Oh, especially if they did it for Kansas City.
Ugh,
Christ almighty. Exactly. That's so true.
puke.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that either. Wasn't it the Super Bowl where Chris Jones went totally sideways to try to stop it?
Oh, I don't know.
And then he hurt his neck on the play.
Oh.
Everyone's like, yeah, you went sideways, dude. It's not how you line up.
Yeah, you gotta put some chains on your neck and do some neck workouts. I don't know what we're doing out here.
Clearest solution to that, Chris Jones.
Work out more.
Yeah, figure it out. Trade. We got to trade.
Ooh.
Kind of. Not for either of our teams, but there's total trade in the NFL.
Yeah, there totally was.
You guys see it?
Yes.
Justin Tucker to unemployment.
Talk about him next. Yep. Dallas and Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
George Pickens
I did see that. Yeah.
to the Cowboys for like a third and a fifth.
Yeah, I mean, really good news for Pickens. I mean,
I think so too.
He
This is
went
what I was
he went from a team to where he couldn't get the ball thrown to him
Mm-hmm.
to a new team to where he's not going to get the ball thrown to him, but it's
Yes.
going to be 3 hours later.
Yes. Yes. Nice. I was hoping that was coming. Yeah, very true.
Pickens was really good his rookie year
Yeah.
only, and now he's
He can make some crazy catches. He's got, I don't know, he's got highlights, but the consistency hasn't been there. And sure, you can blame that on the offenses, I guess.
hasn't he
but
been like real lazy and like
yeah,
giving
he's
up on
he's.
plays
I think he's classified. He's officially a diva at this point.
yeah.
I think he's been
But
classified
you
as
can be
such.
a diva if you can catch the ball
Oh, totally.
and make plays
Mhm.
consistently.
Diggs,
Diggs.
Mhm.
Yep, that was what I had in my head. Yep,
T.O.,
you're right. Ocho Cinco.
Ocho Cinco. We can keep going. I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Not George Pickens.
Marvin Harrison.
Marvin Harrison, Justin Jefferson is not a diva. Sorry, was Marvin Harrison a diva?
No. Yeah.
I was gonna say. I didn't think so. I
You
thought
think
he
Peyton
could play.
Manning would have allowed that?
Yeah, of course not. You kidding me?
No.
Leveled NFL games. Is that Jamal Charles running the ball? Nope. Kareem Hunt. Never mind. Cool. Well, does this make? I have 2 points to this: NFL thoughts and fantasy football thoughts.
Oh.
Let's keep going with NFL thoughts. I don't know what this does for either team. It got Pittsburgh a couple more picks, which I think that's good value for Pickens at this point, especially if they don't anticipate being able to. Well, that's the other thing. They got a rookie quarterback. Who they take? What's his name?
I don't know. I literally was talking to him on the golf course about this, though. Brandon loves him.
Right. So you
But
didn't.
it was late. It wasn't. I don't think it was
No,
early.
no, it wasn't. It's the guy wanted to go to Pittsburgh because it was a cool draft clip.
But they have DK. They got DK this offseason.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, I was
Will
gonna say.
Howard.
Okay, Will
Will-
Howard.
yeah.
Thank you, Dabby.
But they re-signed Mason Rudolph, and Mike Tomlin is on record stating he is comfortable with that man leading his football team.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't Justin Fields do better than him, and then he benched Fields?
I don't know.
I don't remember Mason Rudolph doing crazy things.
No.
He got in a fight with
Sure did.
with.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
yeah,
wasn't he the one like throwing punches at people with their helmets on still?
It was Myles Garrett who went to crack his helmet on top of Mason
Right.
Rudolph's head, who didn't have a helmet.
Jeez.
Rudolph said
Yeah, that was
something
fun.
racist or
Yeah,
something.
it's like
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That was what was alleged, but we'll never know. That's crazy. No, that's a good point though. If they have DK Metcalf,
DK.
he's better than.
and
than
apparently
George.
they have like I think his last name's Austin or something.
Calvin
I think
Austin?
he did well for them last year.
Calvin Austin the third.
Rookie.
No.
I
He's just-
remember the name. He's all right.
Yeah, he's like a
Tight ends. They got
solid 3.
Fat Fryermuth. Still,
Mhm.
he's good.
Mhm.
He's good. They don't have a running back anymore. They draft a running back.
They did.
Who?
Old.
Like early?
Second or third round, I think.
What's this offense going to be like?
It's gonna be a Mike Tomlin offense. They're gonna run the football. Do slants every now and then. Imagine DK Metcalf on a slant route. You're not stopping that. That's a big man.
That's true.
He's not a big boy. He's a big man.
Slants and deep routes for DK. They can
Yeah.
hit. If they can hit him
They
on
also
those.
have Robert Woods,
Washed.
Sure.
Scotty Miller.
Who?
Scotty Miller.
I've heard him. But
Tim Bay Buck.
Isn't he a white guy?
Yeah, he sure is.
Well, they can't
Yeah.
catch the ball.
They can't.
They got For running backs, Caleb Johnson,
The rookie from Iowa, he's good.
Jalen
Okay.
Warren.
And Warren's good.
Yeah, so it's gonna
Warren's
be
good.
just like last year.
It's gonna be the
except
same
I
thing,
think
just-
Caleb Johnson is an upgrade over Najee Harris.
Sure.
Yeah.
Kenneth Gainwell and Cordero Patterson.
Cordero.
Look at him still playing. in the
Cordero can
NFL.
still do
He's
some
gonna do punt
things.
returns.
That's great. He's great at that. Okay. Go Cordero. Yeah, Steelers offense is boring.
Mhm.
Okay.
It really is.
Fantasy football thoughts on
Yeah.
this trade.
Irrelevant.
Absolutely. What do you want to know?
Just okay. Increase or does this raise his stock or decrease stock, or does it stay the same? Because
For
maybe
Mr. Pickens?
Yep. Because maybe he's just mediocre.
I think it probably increases his draft stock.
Definitely right. Because who else do they have at this point?
Theoretically, you're going to
Besides
assume Dak Prescott's
CD.
better.
Yeah, he would have to be. Otherwise,
And yeah,
well, he got injured
well, I'm just saying, like,
even before that, though.
but
he
even
was, yeah.
what I'm saying, though, is Dak is an upgrade over whatever
Got you.
who's going to ever run out there for the Steelers.
100%.
That offensive scheme theoretically should be more pass friendly, pass heavy.
Mm-hmm. And who else do they have besides CD?
Nobody.
No, they have Gallup, but I don't think they have him
Tolbert.
anymore, and he never did it. Yeah, Tolbert, if you're Brandon.
Sure.
You mediocre tight ends. They don't have a running
God,
back.
Brandon loved him last year too.
He sure did. And he had a couple
Like
decent
every
games.
week.
In
he
one
was
of
being
one of those
recommended.
weeks, he was correct. He was correct 1 week,
Yeah.
if I remember right. And Rico Dowdle in the backfield.
I don't know. Is he still on the team?
Cowboys.
They drafted a running back as well.
Okay,
Pickens, Tolbert, Jonathan Mingo,
Mingo. He was rookie last year, I think. Or no. I don't know. He's not that old, but
CeeDee Lamb, Turpin,
Turpin.
and then tight end is Ferguson and Schoonmaker. I forget how to say that. And then
Running back.
Devontae Williams for running back
And Jaden Blue.
and Jaden Blue and Miles Sanders.
Jaden Blue's the rookie. He's going to probably be the running back there.
Doc's doing his fantasy research.
Yeah, I would draft
He's
him
from
round 3
Texas,
of
right?
rookies.
Oof.
Yes.
Texas RB. There you go. Okay. You heard it here first, guys.
Homegrown.
Mr. Blue. In the big blue,
Oh, wow.
kind of.
America's
Mm.
team.
That's not
you go.
America's team.
I still have no interest in George Pickens in fantasy.
He won't be on my teams.
Correct.
But he theoretically,
Should go a little bit higher than he would have.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
14th round.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Depends on your league. Every
Something like
league is
that.
so
Something like that.
crazy nowadays.
Don't go too crazy, everyone. Don't go too crazy. Justin Tucker.
Yeah.
Released by the Ravens after drafting kicker Tyler Loop. That's a cool kicker name. The organization continues to insist this is a, quote, football decision.
I mean, sure. Tucker was terrible last year.
I know. So they can lean on that right now, which was my first thought.
Just
I
one
mean,
of the
you take a
greatest
man's
ever.
massages away, he's going to not kick the ball as well.
Well, 100%.
Does the time
He's weighed down.
Does the timeline add up? Did he know some things were coming his way? And it was in the back of his mind for every one of
Probably.
those kicks. He's like, if I don't keep making these, I'm
That
fricked.
and his steps would have been a little off than he's used to because he's a little heavier.
'Cause he's carrying
down
more.
south. Yeah,
Mhm.
Science.
that's just science.
I better be able to jump real high.
Why?
He's a proud dog.
Yes.
He's a dog.
He's a dog. That smile. That dog smile. That's great. Yeah, that was my first thought. Football decision was like, okay, well, he was crappy last year.
Man, and
but-
then Kevin Costner in draft day is just licking his chops.
yeah.
Can't
kicker.
wait to sign Justin Tucker to the Cleveland Browns.
I got to look up
Watch
what
it
his,
happen.
like,
Who's their kicker? Dobby, who's Brown's kicker? Let's figure it out. 'Cause
Justin Tucker.
wouldn't that be something?
Browns kicker.
Someone will pick him up.
The Browns.
D-Hop. Dustin Hopkins.
Dustin Hopkins. He's good.
Well,
Isn't he- is
I
he
don't know
still
if
there?
that's-
I was
don't
like,
know if
I'm
that-
pretty sure that's a receiver.
I don't
He was
know.
on-
Is he still their kicker? I
He
think
was on
he's still their
Washington.
kicker.
He was on Washington, I think so.
Is this 2024? Is that what we're looking at?
I
That's
mean,
the most
it's-
recent season.
It's 2025, but
Well, yeah, no, but it's confusing to me because the season ends in
Years.
yeah.
They're tough. They're tough.
have you heard that theoretically we're missing about 1,000 years? That it's actually only 1,025?
How's that work?
That there was a great time conspiracy
I don't believe anything you're saying.
to jump ahead in years. Yeah.
Okay, elaborate.
It's wild.
Please.
So apparently the calendar, right? And I'm pretty sure this is real. The calendar used to be 13 months. 28 days, 13 months. There's 13 lunar cycles in a theoretical year. It's 364 days. But one of the popes and one of the kings got together, and they didn't like it, so they changed the calendar.
I don't like this.
Yeah, so they changed the calendar and eliminated a month and changed it to how it is today.
Okay.
And then changed it to 12 and whatever, and they said it aligned up more with whatnot.
Okay.
But when this happened, they also jumped ahead in years.
So, anyways, Justin Tucker was the 23rd ranked kicker last year.
Thank you, Davi. Do please finish because I want.
Where are you going with this?
I don't know.
He's pulling this out of his.
I'm not pulling it out of
pocket.
anywhere. It's real. It
Oh, yeah.
happened, guys.
Too much fun on the golf course earlier.
Yeah, a little sunburn.
I'll look into that.
Yeah, please do.
We'll revisit.
Yeah.
So if it were only, is there repercussions from this? If it were only the year 10,000, what, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it just means everything's a lie.
So, yeah.
Well, time is a fabrication in the first place. So
It really is.
Would that not mean we're
We're all
a
being
lot
stretched
closer?
through a wormhole anyways right now.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all a video game. Does that mean we're a lot closer to Jesus than we thought?
Yes,
In
we can
theory?
only hope.
if you think.
It's probably like our last hope in humanity is that Jesus is close by.
If you're into that.
Even if you're not, like, I don't know, what else are you hoping for at this point?
I don't know.
A good job.
Damn.
Woof. Yep, for sure.
We
Good
start
one.
selling 30 t-shirts a day.
That'd be great. Come on, guys. We got great t-shirts. And
I had
hats
to
and
look
hoodies.
over there for a second. I was like,
And hats and
what
hoodies.
did you just look at?
Hats, hoodies, sweatshirts, stickers.
Oh, my God.
Hats,
Oh my God.
hoodies, sweatshirts.
We might make this a multi-level thing too, where if you refer so many people, I'll give you a discount.
Did we get our coasters yet? Not that you can't buy coasters, but we're getting coasters.
they're shipped.
All
They're on the
right.
way.
They're shipped.
You
Okay,
can
good.
use them though in a few weeks
Yes.
at a local bar near
At a
you.
local bar.
Good. Can't wait for that. Okay, so Justin Tucker, real piece of shit, huh?
Yeah, it's all right.
Yep.
Mm.
Well, we'll see if
Nobody
the
feels too bad.
we'll see if the Browns sign him.
Yeah.
That'd be all right. Isn't his wife standing by him?
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Well, he's taught her to do that.
Hope that's not the
Well,
case.
I thought didn't they get married like after these allegations?
I don't
Oh,
know.
really?
I don't know. Hey,
Yeah.
she's ride or die. That's for better or worse, right, guys?
He's got to have a lot of money, right?
For better or worse, he's probably still got a lot of money.
Yeah.
Oh,
One of the best kickers of all time.
that's
Good water.
Sour water.
good.
Good water.
Really hydrating.
Okay.
Oh my God, my back hurts so bad.
Dakota almost went down for the count
Oh,
today.
my
Also,
God.
Dakota Real
First time swinging a club in the summer will do that to you.
No, it was Holton.
almost got a hole in one today.
Oh my God, I did.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
No way.
About what, 3 or 4 feet?
Ugh. On a par four?
Maybe longer. I don't know.
On a par four?
That's at least
You just launch one?
That's at least 12 inches, right?
par par 3, and it was straight at it. It was straight at it.
Let's go.
Just if they hadn't been watering the green, I think they
Every
would've-
single green we played,
yeah,
the sprinkler
Would
was
have-
on.
Would have rolled a little further.
they were a puddle.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
will.
You will.
I'll do this anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you. I chipped in today.
He did.
Nice.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, we
yeah.
were on fire.
Yeah, we played really well.
Yeah, it
Fuck,
was- it
sub
was fun.
90, first round of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you done that in your life?
Sub 90, yes, but not
Okay.
the first round.
Good. Nice. That's
We
awesome.
like 6 1-putts in a row.
How many gimmies? Or like how many like mulligans?
None. We didn't do really any mulligans.
Son of a gun.
Yeah.
There might have been a couple mulligans, I guess.
Who's counting?
It was a friendly game.
Who's
We
counting?
were gambling on the strokes.
Who's
So,
counting? Not me.
Not
Not
me.
you guys.
because man, dude, my back on the 10th, it still hurts, but it hurt to breathe.
You should do bar fusion with me. My
I
back
shouldn't.
is so strong.
I shouldn't.
You should. It's great.
Should
Is
not.
that
All my muscles are stronger.
I can tell you look great.
All of them?
Camera does not do this.
Oh, yeah.
All of them. Yeah, you do dick push-ups and everything.
I did a few of those last night.
I can now do 3.
3?
Used to be able to do like half. I'm up to 3.
How does a half work?
I just couldn't get up all the way. My dick wasn't strong enough. But now. Abdul Carter. What was he? 3rd overall pick in the draft?
Yeah.
Is that correct? D lineman went to the Giants.
God, it is bright in your basement.
You just took off your shades, you drunk ass. Put them back
I'm
on.
not drunk.
You said.
I'm sleepy.
Sunburnt ass.
I am burnt.
What happened to that energy drink?
Drink it.
I drank it.
Good. Okay. Abdul Carter. Drafted by the Giants.
Yep.
Has asked 2 giant, one of them NFL legend, maybe the greatest defensive player of all time. I don't know how you classify Phil Simms.
A giant legend.
Sure. Giant legend. So first, Abdul Carter asked Lawrence Taylor for number 56.
Nope.
Denied. The number's retired for maybe the greatest offensive player of all time. The fuck?
Yeah.
Why would you ask that before you play it down?
Right.
Play out your rookie season at least, and then if you're
Even then, just have some respect and start something new.
get a new number. He's
Well,
like,
that's what LT's family or he said, right?
yeah, exactly.
Let's
so great.
go make your own name.
Exactly.
Right.
Yep. Totally reasonable.
Agree.
Okay. Thanks, LT. Understood. Hey, Phil. How about yours?
Let's try it again.
Nope. Denied. And I don't know much about Phil Simms other than he's a mediocre announcer. But is he All Famer? Did he do good things? I don't think he did good things. He doesn't have a Super Bowl, does he?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Phil. Okay. Well, I gotta look it up now.
I'm not a Giants fan.
Well, what if I'm talking shit about? God dang it. Phil.
He was obviously good enough to where,
They retired
accolades.
his number.
yeah.
I mean, he's good.
Here we go. Here we go. I don't know. Either way, denied both times, which is hilarious. So I don't know what number he's going to pick. Watch him just be great though, and he might be. That dude's tape is
Maybe.
crazy. So either way, D9. What are you guys looking up?
Wolves tickets.
Where are we at?
Oh.
How we doing?
This place says super expensive. So
How we doing? Well, I'm looking at
Ticketmaster, I keep seeing $100.
I'm looking at Tick Picks.
Oh.
You're looking at what?
That's the
You,
app.
you asked me for those earlier.
That is
Okay,
the
Brett Favre.
app. And we are going. Oh, geez. The cheapest for $90 now.
I'm seeing
Sorry.
100 after fees on Ticketmaster.
It's all right. It's all right. We'll be all right. We're going. We're going to the game.
What difference is $30?
Not much. A beer.
Oh, no. We have to have one more here.
A Target Center beer. Oh no. Okay. Well, that's all I got for football. Am I missing any stories? It's kind of dead right now.
Yeah, it's a quiet time.
A little quiet.
Soon you can start talking about fancy drafts and stuff.
Exactly. Can't wait.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything for football.
Who's your guys' number 1 overall pick this year, if you had it?
For
Dobby not in
Dynasty?
Dynasty. Nope. Redraft.
Oh, redraft. That's easy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like for everybody?
Yeah. Not for us. For just
Overall,
like
number one.
Who's
If you're in a PPR league,
Jamar Chase.
that's who was about to come out of my mouth.
not Saquon?
No,
Okay. So who are the options? Saquon,
I think it's Saquon, Jamar,
JJ.
maybe Bajan.
Bajan.
You know what's
People
wild?
probably won't take JJ number 1 overall with quarterback questions. However, they weren't taking him number 1 overall last year. Oh, Sam Darnold's throwing him the ball. I didn't hesitate. Championship, baby. Skull.
What did he end up being ranked?
God,
for?
I wish I would.
Jefferson was top. He was top 5.
so bad.
He was top 5 wide receiver.
Right.
You wish what?
I wish I would have won.
I would have been.
Not
yeah.
my year.
Would have been upset. I hate when someone just comes out of nowhere and then
I
wins.
wouldn't
However,
have come out of nowhere.
no, true. You would have earned it. This goes back to another league where our buddy Johnny won it. Off some bullshit. Just off some bullshit. He kept a player on his roster all year who was injured. And I want to say it was Antonio Brown, who wasn't injured, but maybe it was the Jets year when he took his shit off and ran off the field. It was something like that. Kept him on his roster. It comes down to the Monday night game when Johnny's down by a few points. He is only able to add that linebacker for the Monday night game because he had Antonio Brown still on his roster who was not on a team, so he could drop him. And he didn't even realize that. He was told by another league member. Otherwise, and then so he won,
You
and it
don't
was his
sound
first year in the league. He
bitter
got
at all.
Yep. No, it still pisses me off. He had Lamar Jackson for his first MVP year, went crazy, and he had someone else too. Two people carried him, and then someone let him know, hey, you should put a linebacker in.
God, I love fantasy football. I cannot wait
it's
to
the
do
best.
some best ball for
the best.
DraftKings.
Heck
Yeah,
yeah.
it's the best.
That's fun. I really like the best.
Yeah. You know what's wild is there is a rookie that's being mocked in the first round.
NFL?
Yeah.
Ginty.
Yeah.
That's not wild.
That's totally wild to me.
Other rookies have gone first round in the past. I think Bijan went first pretty unanimously. I think he was first round.
In a redraft?
I think.
I think it's pretty clear that Genty's going to step in and be like.
And
The
I think I think Saquon was drafted first round for a lot of leagues. It's because running back, it's like once the drop off happens, it's the drop off.
Right. You got fresh legs.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
You disagree? We went through this last week. I think GT will go like what we kind of said the 10 to 12 range. I wouldn't be surprised if it's higher.
I've seen wild
Not gonna be surprised.
comparisons, like player comps for him.
What are they?
So one, which made me immediately be like, oh, I got to do whatever trade I need to do with Dobby to be able to get him in our dynasty league.
Mm-hmm.
LT.
Well, that's good comparison.
What's the reasoning behind that? Hall of Famer.
Just how he runs,
Style.
how he's built. You wouldn't know it from last year because he was just obviously running the football last year, but he can also catch the ball.
Okay.
Yeah. So I saw that, which
He says
made
he's
me-
going to do for the Raiders what Saquon did for Eagles
Yeah.
this year.
So that's why I was like, oh, okay. Dobby truly should take a quarterback, but I'm going to do whatever I got to do to
Yeah,
make
well,
this
they're
happen.
comparing Cam Ward to Ben Roethlisberger, so
That's a good pick. Big Ben, baby.
I don't know if you can do
In a,
it.
two,
I
in a,
I
in a
actually-
Superflex 2 QB league, you're kind of handcuffed into needing a quarterback.
I like Cam Ward because one, they're not talking about him,
No, not at all.
which is probably putting a chip on his shoulder, but he's also not flashy and he's not out there like,
I like his demeanor.
look at me.
I like his demeanor. Mm-hmm.
And that's what you should want. He
Mm-hmm.
just wants to go to work.
Good locker room guy on the fantasy team.
Yeah, he's gonna
Exactly.
he's gonna go in there and talk to those boys and get them to play hard for you.
Unironically, also I'm excited about JJ McCarthy. He's a worker. 2 days after his surgery, I saw this today. Vikings D tackle Harrison Phillips. I don't know who he was talking to. It was just a tweet I saw. 2 days after his surgery, he's in Harrison Smith's ear. Hey, well, when's a good time for you to sit down and go over D-line calls and coverages and stuff like that? Became a weekly occurrence all season long.
Yeah, I mean he's my second favorite quarterback.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay, one more time. Doc, did you sorry, any fantasy NFL? We good?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. All right, we're good. Did you watch a movie?
I sure did.
What'd you watch?
I watched Kill Bill.
You did?
I watched the first one. Haven't watched the second one.
Okay,
There's a reason why.
Okay, great. I do need a quick review, but then we'll hold out. We don't have Brandon this week, so we can talk about it next week.
You're not
too.
gonna like it, and Brandon's really not gonna like it. So it's probably a good thing he's here because
Okay,
he's the
well,
one that recommended the movie.
All right. Well, Doc, everyone is going to recommend you Kill Bill.
Why?
Okay.
I told Dobby not to watch it.
You haven't seen it?
After we talked about it at breakfast, I think I've seen it, but I don't think I
told him not to watch it.
cared
go.
enough to
Go. So it was a waste of my time.
Oh shit! I haven't seen it in years, but it's
I thought it was a waste of my time.
why
What's the point of it?
revenge.
Sure.
It's a revenge story.
I don't think it's good. And I think what it ultimately is I don't think me and Mr. Tarantino line up from a creative standpoint.
Do you?
I'm sure people love it.
What
right?
other Tarantinos have you seen?
Pulp Fiction.
Do you like Pulp?
I really don't actually.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Wow, Mr. Hot Takes over here.
I just don't.
Everyone's gonna hate you.
It's just slow.
No one's gonna listen to our
it's
show
just
anymore.
too slow.
and we're done.
Camera's cut.
Well, I mean, I think you need to start making some of these scenes black and white then.
Have you okay, you haven't seen Reservoir Dogs?
No.
Um
I have seen Django and Chainlow, right? He did that one.
mhm.
I love that.
Okay.
I feel like the style I feel like it's different.
They're
right?
definitely different. Yep,
Yeah,
for sure. Inglourious Bastards.
I haven't seen it. It's on the list.
You'd love that one too. That's much closer to Django than
Yeah.
past ones. I love them all though. That's crazy. Hot takes. I love it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Okay.
But I'm gonna watch Volume 2 because
Okay.
I just I have to, right?
Sure.
I gotta finish the story.
Okay.
I
appreciate
thought
it.
some of it was good, right? I mean, like I don't
the action at least. The action and the style.
I like the story.
Okay.
So like I like whoever did the screenplay, whoever wrote it, I like that.
Quentin.
Yeah, so
He
I
writes all
like
those movies.
that.
Mhm.
I just don't like what I'm watching,
Interesting.
if that makes sense.
Kinda.
I just feel like there was points to where, and I don't know anything about it. I feel like he's trying to make fun of samurai movies. Right? I don't know. I could
don't
be
know.
completely wrong.
I don't know.
I feel like he's trying to make fun of it at some points because some of it is just like,
That style. Yeah, I get it.
I'm like, what is this?
Sure.
Like, are you making fun of that?
No, it's
Because I feel like it.
okay.
And it
Do
just
you-
doesn't
do you-
work for
do
me
you-
because I don't like, I'm not laughing.
Do you take offense?
No,
Are
I'm
you,
not taking offense. I don't
okay.
give a fuck.
Are you a samurai movie aficionado?
Oh my God. So much.
Okay.
Traditional.
But I'm just like, what
Japanese
is
movies.
this? I'm just like,
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
I told him. So last night I watched Dumb and Dumber. He's never seen that either.
I know he hasn't. We've talked about that.
Hilarious.
Yeah, that'll be hilarious always, forever.
Yeah.
One of the greatest all-time comedies. You'll love it.
All right.
You are going to watch Volume 2?
I'm going to watch Volume 2
Okay.
because I'll need to finish the story.
Yeah.
Because, right, she,
Okay.
spoiler alert.
If you don't see Kill Bill.
Spoiler alert.
Yep.
She only makes it halfway through the list in the first movie.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
and I love the cliffhanger at the end too of,
Yeah.
does she know her kid's still alive?
I know, right?
So like, cool. I like the story.
Yeah.
I just don't like the movie.
Okay. All right.
And I watched something else too. What else did I watch? I watched the first season of White Lotus.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
Yep.
Well,
and
I thought it was good,
okay.
but I also didn't like. Everyone's like raving about it, and I'm just like, this wasn't
I like season 2 better.
okay. Can't wait. I'm gonna watch it.
I just like the song.
Oh, my God. It's
Oh,
so
okay.
good. And apparently they took it away for season 3, which we haven't watched yet. Bums me out.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's wild that Armand got killed, but
Yeah, totally.
because the whole time I'm like, oh God, I knew from the opening scene that it wasn't going to be his wife
Mhm.
in the box. Like I knew it wasn't her. So
Yeah.
I'm like, who's getting killed?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think season 1's great. Like it very much. The ending wasn't my favorite, but still just very much enjoyed it. Great show. Kind of just digging into a little bit of human nature is a lot of it. It's brilliantly written. It's great acting.
Yeah.
I think it's great. I did like season 2 better.
Yeah. I think it also really does a good job of portraying the hospitality industry of as soon as the resort manager got killed, he was replaced. And it just no sweat off the resort.
It's so fucking true. Yep. Oh, I remember having that same thought.
Everybody that works in hospitality, you're just a number.
The show
Just a damn
goes
number.
on, baby.
It's so true. No matter what, 24 hours. It's a 24-hour
They
operation.
don't care about you.
365,
Nope.
24/7.
They could be family owned and operated, and they don't give a
They
fuck.
don't give a shit. It's so
Nope.
true.
And
it is so damn true.
Unless you have a dying spouse.
And then they care about you for 4 days.
Yep.
4 days. Okay. Yeah. I'll watch season 2. We're
Yeah.
we're waiting. I don't know what we're waiting for anymore. We've almost started season 3 a couple times. But
Yeah.
Just haven't.
Yeah, no, I watched season 2, and I'm trying to think. I feel like I watched something else.
We started Last
Have
of
you
Us.
guys watched Severance?
No, but I've heard everyone's like, you gotta watch Severance.
You really got to pay attention.
Shit.
Awesome.
But it's just
Welp.
like, you know how like there's shows like you throw The Office on and it's funny because it's funny, whatever.
Oh, sure. Just have
The
on.
storyline, there is one, but
Totally get it.
yeah,
Totally get it.
you got to pay attention,
Mhm.
which I can appreciate, but also like you got to find the right time to zone in, the right, mood, right vibe. I don't know.
That makes sense.
I wasn't there, tried it, and
Totally.
got to start over.
No, that's happened to me a few shows too. You start and you're like not ready yet. I tried that with Andor. I was up the Star Wars series. It's,
yeah.
it's everyone calls it like the best Star Wars content like maybe ever.
Yeah, not a Star Wars guy.
Mm.
And I'm not the biggest Star Wars guy either, but I enjoy it.
Speaking of Star Wars, did you see the White
Job's here.
House's? Did you see the White House's post on May May the
Oh, the
4th or
AI
whatever.
post of
Trump
Donnie
being
as a
swole with a
yeah.
red lightsaber.
It's like, man,
And it's like he's like those lunatic leftists. You guys aren't the resistance. You're the empire. And it's like, dude,
you
you
have a red
clearly don't know
lightsaber.
you don't know Star Wars. You're holding a red lightsaber. And it's like,
Yeah.
is this what you want to look like? Because you're not ripped, brother.
I feel like it was intentional. The red lightsaber had to have been intentional, just to stir shit
I
up.
heard
Even
he's ripped.
I mean, the tangerine Palpatine.
we
out
haven't actually
here.
seen him without a shirt.
I guess you're right.
The closest thing is that white polo on the golf course.
And
And it looks like he's got a gut, but maybe it's his abs. Could just be abs.
Cheeto
Same.
dust.
Jap's here. Jap, we got to talk about Timberwolves. Okay. So, yep,
Woof.
she's very excited.
Woof,
Come here,
woof.
Janie Wayne. Good girl. I know.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. Come on. Come here. Come on.
You're good.
Yep. There you go. Hold her there. She's being stupid. There she is. Okay. Good job. Jap, we're totally recording. Get in here. We're about to talk about Wolves. We timed it perfect. Timed it perfect. Here's Kitty in your chair, but
How's it go?
what's up, dog?
Hi.
Awesome to see you. You can pick him up. Good boy.
I'm so tired.
So you got here earlier than you expected.
Yeah.
You weren't expecting that. Yep. Good boy.
the meow.
Good boy.
Sorry, Zuko.
Here you go.
What's going on?
All right. So Doc hates Kill Bill.
Both of them?
I only seen the first one.
That's not the first one.
And I like the story. I hate the movie.
Yeah.
Like, you don't like the way it's shot?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like the creative
Do you
of
like
it at
other
all.
Tarantino films?
We were talking about that. So
I like Django. I don't like Pulp Fiction.
Huh.
So yeah, I think it's just I don't. So it's crazy to me though that he shot Django because like it's completely different. I mean, obviously people can have different ways of
very
doing
different
things, but
style-wise.
Yeah,
for
his,
sure,
his
but-
style's definitely changed as he's gone
Yeah.
into the late 2020s too. Like Django, the Hateful Eight kind of look
Mm-hmm.
similar.
The,
And I love Hateful
Once
Eight. Mhm.
Upon a Time in Hollywood. Is that
Yep.
what it's called?
That's his most recent.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I just
Super fun.
didn't like the way it was shot.
But he's gonna watch the second one.
I like the story though.
Which one do you like more?
One.
Yeah.
I'll take one.
It's more action focused.
Oh, fucking great! I'm gonna
gonna love
I'm really gonna hate
Well,
too.
dude,
Is
no,
what
that's
you
the
just
thing.
said.
They're both great. They're both fucking awesome.
like you're
God
just
dang. Oh, here. You can do this. Hold on.
Water.
This is the first hams I've had in a year,
Congrats.
and it feels damn good.
Dude, I'm gonna hope that this is getting us both right
It is.
now. Okay, good. Nice. Welcome home.
Thanks.
Happy hams.
Good to be back.
Dobby, can you grab me hams?
Yep.
That'd be great.
God, Dobby.
Thanks, man.
That's a
Appreciate
good look
it.
for you.
Okay. I wanted to. No, we got. Let's see. We got about 20 minutes. I'm just gonna go right into the Wolves. I
That's
was
the
gonna.
last 20 minutes.
Well, no.
What else you got?
Have you guys heard about this this shitty lady from St. Louis Park who's trying to get these kids to stop playing basketball in their driveway?
Yes.
Because there's balls flying at her face
Something
when
about
she
like
pulls
she's
into her driveway.
She's suing, and they have like an in-ground hoop or something, right?
So they looked into it. Sure, the hoop was 6 inches too far onto her property. The family obliged, moved the hoop, and now she's saying, "Oh no!" She tried to file a restraining order on the husband anytime he would come into their yard to get the basketball, come a few feet into the yard. She tried to file a restraining order. She spoke in front of the city council, and she said, "I pull into my driveway and there's this balls everywhere in my face."
Hell yeah.
A lot of women like that.
She's filed like 3 lawsuits. She's tried to do the restraining order against the dad. She's sued the city for like not. This bitch is a former lawyer. So this is like bad faith litigation. Like she sucks. She should lose whatever license that is. Anyways, the city responded. So I'll say that quick. Where'd it go? City responded. They essentially said, "Fuck yourself."
Yeah. Good.
Mhm. Yep. They said these kids can play basketball. And they're Wolves fans.
This is in Minnesota.
Yeah, St. Louis Park.
Mm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know. She's going to tell them to stop playing basketball right when it's summertime. She was going to file a motion. You can't play basketball because they're getting some work done in their yard. And it's dangerous for them. So you can't play basketball until the wintertime when they couldn't play anyways. Like this bitch.
Sounds like an old white lady.
This bitch. Yeah, pretty much.
She'll TP her house.
Yeah.
Someone had a
Burn
great
it
idea
down.
of just getting like hundreds of people to just go dribble basketballs.
Ooh. Balls right in her face.
Balls right in her face. You know?
Sounds like a Tuesday.
Let's give her those balls in her face. Okay, Timberwolves. Good timing job. You guys watch the game?
Yeah.
A little bit. A little bit. Job. I know you did.
I think I was actually playing Call of Duty.
So
I was also incapacitated.
I will. Oh shit! I do want to start with this. Do you see this, Job? Michael Grady expected to be named as the top WNBA voice, and that's great for him.
How many votes did that get? 6?
I don't know.
Who is that?
Michael Grady is a Wolves announcer, who's great, but also does announcing for ESPN.
Okay.
Because he's just awesome at it. So it sounds like we're losing him.
So they're looking for a new voice.
Correct.
Oh, woo.
There you have it, Wolves organization. There you have it.
I think we'll see because Mike Breen is does so many ESPN games and he's still the play-by-play guy for the New York Knicks.
That's a good point.
So
Fingers
We'll
crossed, I guess. Love
Well,
Michael Grady.
I'm
That'd be
available.
great. Doc's available. Okay. Finch made some comments post game. Wolves lose 99-88, and what are we shooting, like 18% on 3-pointers?
Pretty bad.
15%. It's crazy. Like, holy shit, one of the best 3-point shooting teams in the league all year long. And then these last 2 games, it's a good thing the Lakers are trash, and we won game 5 with shooting 7 of 47.
That's crazy.
And then this continues.
I mean, I think it just has to give you hope, though, right? Like, I mean, if we can keep it within 11 points and shoot
like
that bad.
ooh wee.
Oh, yeah, I'm a Wolves fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I mean, it's true, right? There's no especially with, I don't know. We'll get into this a little bit, but yes, we should have found a way to win that game as soon as Curry went out.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like even with Curry, I feel like we're.
It's hard to win a game when Draymond Green himself outshoots your entire team.
Starts 4 for yeah, exactly. Draymond Green just raining threes. Couldn't believe it. I don't think he hit any in the second half, but he didn't need to.
I can't believe Draymond Green hasn't been kicked out of the league.
You gotta wonder.
Well, like, I mean, Finch talked about how he sent in video of,
Bringing that up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and Kerr had a response to it too.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
So yes, Chris Finch had some comments. The first one I'll address is he called Ant out, which I appreciated, I guess. Dante DiVincenzo even said no one was safe in the film session. Everyone got called out, which is good. Nice. How's your hams? Yes, that's awesome. So, Finch on Ant, quote, "You're the leader of the team. You have to come out and set the tone." Which is 100% true. It looked, from my eyes, it looked like Ant only tried in the third quarter.
To me, it looked like the same story we've seen from him a lot of times this year, where a team really focuses on shutting specifically Ant out of the game.
He was deferring to Julius a lot, which I didn't mind. Julius's bully ball should work. It should work.
So they build the wall for Ant, and then Ant, which he did this game, and he has done most of the year, starts to figure it out around the fourth quarter.
Correct.
I'm hoping that figuring it out in the fourth quarter can translate over into the rest of the series.
You would hope. He looked great in the third.
Yeah.
And then
He played. I mean, I think Ant's response to this, he did play really good defense, I thought, all game.
The team
he rebounded really well.
Yeah, like 13, 14 rebounds. And yeah, the team played great defense, especially Ant. I'm not super worried. I'm super worried. It's because I'm nervous and it's the playoffs and my heart just is beating this whole damn time. But I have to assume we'll figure out how to shoot again. I got to assume. I don't
I
know.
hope so.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nas looked good last game. That's about it.
Eventually, the law of averages has to
Eventually,
settle back.
right? Like, my God. Okay. So yes, Finch made comments on what they were doing to Rudy, and Rudy's way bigger than all of them. So I get it. We saw this against the Lakers too. They're doing the same thing. But this is per Gianni Krasinski. Chris Finch says they've sent a bunch of clips to the league on the Warriors fouling Gobert on the boards. Quote, they look like pulling linemen with the shots they're taking on Rudy. And hey, I don't know, if they're not calling it, then keep doing it. But we should figure it out or match the intensity, I guess, is what I'm thinking. Rudy could he had a good game too. He had great defense, and then it's just hard for him to grab the ball on offense sometimes, which sucks. Steve Kerr responds. Steve Kerr responds,
Quote,
"They're bear hugging Steph. They've called 6 fouls. I've got my complaints too. We all do. I'm getting ready to send my own clips into the league.
That doesn't matter because Steph's out of the series. Little bitch ass.
Full series, you think?
Maybe. I don't know.
So, and that was the other thing. He only played what, quarter and a half?
Yeah.
So how many times
12
did
minutes?
how many times did we grab him? I was like, yes, it happens all regular season too. I think Steph, he gets grabbed all the time, more so than others. But I don't know. I didn't see anything egregious outside of hands on hips. But who knows? Steve disagrees. I also think it's just a little bit of cheeky banner more than anything.
A little cheeky.
So we'll see how it's ref tonight. We shall see, especially without Curry. That said,
Hopefully we see with our own eyes.
yeah, that'd be great. We're still checking, and they actually went up recently. I know. So only a few bucks. So we'll see. I trust in Trevor. Trevor knows what he's doing. But hey,
Everyone at the airport was flaunting their tickets over me. They're like, "Oh yeah, I got section 108."
you're just like, shut the fuck up.
You fucking millionaire.
What about these? No, got it. Okay, not available anymore. So if we go to cheapest, 90 now. That sucks. Dropped to 77 for a while.
Were you guys gonna go too?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Try.
We should just do it, man.
That's what I'm saying. I would like to. I don't
Fine.
like. What's the difference?
20 bucks?
Handful of bucks.
Whatever.
Anyways, okay. That said, yeah, Curry's out for at least a week. So what is that? The next 3 games?
At least. Yep.
That's at least the next 3 games.
That's
yeah, I
good.
think I read till up till game 5, and then it would become a possibility he could start playing again.
Okay, gotcha. Hamstrings are nothing to mess with, but it's a playoff, so they'll play him if he's able. And
Right.
honestly, even if he's not able, park him in
Yes.
the corner. And
Yeah,
he'll-
it's
you know what I
dangerous,
mean?
man. That's what they did with. I mean, they didn't park Durant in the corner their final
Oh,
year. But
that's how
what
he got his
started.
Achilles. That's right.
Once you start having leg injuries, they lead to more leg injuries.
If you come back before you're ready, other parts of your body overcompensate, and then you got a torn Achilles. That's a good.
But
point.
what is it? I think it's like a 3-day break between game 5 and 6 or something.
No, it's every game is every other.
No, it's not.
Are
No,
you
I
sure?
think he's right. I think 5 and 6, there's a bit more of a break. But every game until then, we don't even need to get to game 6.
That's not going to
Wolves
happen.
in 5.
Wolves in 5, baby.
Yeah, come on.
Awoo.
Yeah, thank you. I was going to ask for that. Okay, that's great. Okay. Well, that said, without Curry, this should not be a series. It
Shouldn't
really
be.
shouldn't be a series.
But we still lost it.
It would
You
be very
still got to
Wolves.
put the ball in the bucket.
You still got to play the games. And we can't take it for granted. It's what the Wolves did all freaking season long is they played down to their opponent. So the last thing I want to see is them taking it easy because Curry's not playing. Because Jimmy could fuck us, and that would be the worst case scenario for every Wolves fan everywhere.
God, especially because he never played here.
I know. Yeah, he just always dodged us in these home games. Like,
Well, no,
Um,
I'm
it
just
would-
saying, like, he never recognizes his playing time here.
oh yeah, no, true. Yeah, he does. Yeah, I don't want to talk about Minnesota.
But, I mean, it would be Minnesota to lose to a Curryless.
I know which is my point.
In 4.
Oh, my God, Dobby. Go home.
I mean, if they lose tonight, it's possible.
If they lose tonight, it's possible.
Absolutely possible. No, that's the thing. They're crazy well coached, and they still have a decent roster even without Curry. However, they are missing their Hall of Famer, one of the greatest of all times. This should not be a series.
Nope.
Yeah, but they got another Hall of Famer on the floor.
Is he? Draymond.
That's what I'm saying.
Hall of Fame Fight Club.
Is Jimmy Butler a Hall of Famer?
No.
You know.
He might have a case. We'll see what happens with the rest of his career.
I'm in the Hall of Fame then.
He led a.
I actually think Draymond's in the Hall of Fame.
Rings. One of the
He
best
has one.
defense.
He has one.
He's got a defensive player of the year. He's got a lot of. He's
One?
got like all of the. I don't know. He's got a lot
I
of
think
all
just
defensive
one.
teams.
Yeah, definitely a lot of all defensive teams.
So, I'm not
He'll
sure.
get, like defense wins championships.
Yeah.
God, he's got that stupid ass
and-
face.
Exactly. That's the face.
That's the face.
That's his damn face. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck Draymond Green. Fuck Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, Draymond sucks.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He seems like a bad person.
Right.
agree.
So does Jimmy. Jimmy seems worse than Draymond to me.
Honestly. Yeah. You see a lot. It's funny. You see a lot of love for Draymond with players and people within the NBA circle around the league. Which is funny. And he's definitely problematic with how he plays and a lot of the discourse he pushes, like when he said "cat duck Jimmy Butler" when he was at a funeral for his friend, and Jimmy Butler, in fact, ducked the Timberwolves for years. Just thought that so he's stupid. He's absolutely stupid.
Yeah.
Jimmy seems like an actual asshole.
Yeah, not a good person.
Correct. I'm with you. Okay. I don't have
Would
the.
kill him if given a gun.
I don't care.
You guys too, right? It's not controversial.
I don't care.
Everyone
Look
do.
at me in the eyes like I gotta say
all
yes.
of you. I'll do the Ray Lewis dance over him
You
after
think
I
I
shoot him.
won't? Exactly.
I'm not. No.
Yes. Nope. Doc, you Wolves fan or not? Wolves fan or not?
That's the initiation.
Yeah.
Murder.
I see here you would like to be a Timberwolves fan.
Yeah.
First question. You have a gun. You're with Jimmy Butler. Do you murder him? Yes or no?
Oops.
The answer is yes, you're a Timberwolves fan. Welcome to the club.
Thank you.
Welcome to the damn club.
Oh.
Awoo. I don't have the numbers, but yes, our shooting slump is crazy, and I have to imagine that something's going to
Good one.
Yeah.
pop off, right?
Yeah. Definitely shooting slump and pop off after you just said you're going to murder somebody.
We're coming for you, Jimmy.
Shit.
And this episode no longer on
Okay.
YouTube.
And you are not getting tickets to tonight's game.
I don't think about
You
this
crossed
thing.
my phone. Oh, my God. Okay. Thoughts on tonight? What happens tonight? Ja.
I'm fucking scared, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think Finch got outcoached.
Mhm.
I'm worried about that.
How did they manage playing like 15 fucking guys, even without Steph? They're playing a couple guys a few minutes.
Yeah.
God, give Jalen Clark a run.
Yeah, we
Get some fresh legs. He can defend the perimeter like a motherfucker.
We brought TJ in for a second, and he drew a charge.
Damn right he did.
I didn't see anyone else
Pull.
drawing charges. Yeah,
I know. I would like to go a little bit deeper, especially if they're a guy. Thanks, Tommy. That was not intentional.
Especially if they're a guy. All right.
No, especially
Tell me more.
Damn.
okay.
Clip it.
Especially if they are a guy down.
You said it.
Down where?
You know. You all know. I'm also terrified. I also recognize that the Wolves are typically good at responding. When they have a shit game, they typically come back and respond. They might have another shit game after, but they respond after shit games.
Timberwolves 113, Golden State 97.
Oh, specific scores. Hell yeah.
Oh, woo.
Yeah.
Doc.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
1 by 14.
127,
17. 16.
101.
Say it again.
127, 101.
26
Big
points.
numbers.
So are we raining threes? Is that how
Fucking
we're getting
yeah,
up
baby.
there?
They
Let's fucking
find
go.
the hole.
Yeah.
Look at us go. All these innuendos and
Bunch of
for
dudes
the playoffs. Dudes and holes.
banging buckets.
Down in the basement, baby.
Chop, what's the score?
217. 217. Tie game.
I'm so fucking scared right now.
Ah, shit. I think, yeah, fuck it. Wolves win. God damn it. This fucking thing.
I get that all the time.
I only got it after whatever we did with Game Pass, so I could play Minecraft with you.
You're not supposed to go to that website.
You guys have a lot of spam on your
I decided to
computers?
try Minecraft for the first time in my life, and now I get spammed by McAfee bullshit. And you have to click it. You have to click through all this. You have to click skip 8 times.
I always right click down here. It pops up down there for me, and I click out.
Where?
Oh my god.
That's what I thought. Okay. Well, I know what we're ending on, and that's Greg Popovich stepping down as coach.
He did not look good. Did you see him in the?
No, he needed help turning
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
I
And
know.
also it was kind of weird.
He's El Jefe now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Either way, I want to do this for Pop.
Yeah.
Is he the GOAT? GOAT coach?
Probably.
He's probably GOAT coach.
To me, I was a Mavericks and Suns fan growing up with like Dirk and Steve Nash, and then Steve Nash and Amari, and Dirk and whoever else was on the Mavericks. And Pop always beat both of those teams. And I still just respected the hell out of him. He seems like such a good dude.
Does.
I agree with his political stances on most things. He just seems like a really intelligent, well-informed, solid-ass dude.
Yeah.
DeMar DeRozan
Funny,
tells
fucking funny.
really good stories about Pop. If you've
I've
ever
heard.
seen
Yeah.
those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. True. Okay. What else, guys? I don't know. Hey, go Wolves. Whoo, I'm scared.
Yep.
Very scared. Jock, welcome home. Happy
Thanks,
hams. Dobby, thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Doc, put on some sunscreen.
Never.
Guys, like, subscribe, follow on everything, like we said, and buy our cool t-shirts. We will be back next week to tell you how right we were about this game on the Timberwolves. 217.
And to show the video of Alex streaking on the court.
Correct.
Ooh, nice.
Correct. God, I don't know. I don't even know, guys. I'm gonna keep drinking hams. We're going to the game, one way or the other.
Let's do it.
All right. All right. Well, let's just dance or something. We got about like 20 seconds. What? Yeah. Right now. Doc, go.
So I asked my German friend the other day what the answer to the square root of 81 was. And he just told me no.
Nine.
All right. Love you.